Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm
a city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Going to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from Miami. D. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 7.
Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying another one deep. Into a crowd. That pass is intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
And that's going to be incomplete. Flipping his back to start this one. So back to the huddle now for 2nd down.
Well, that's when he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Here comes Malik Washington. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Has it downfield, working the left. At the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trim the lead to 1. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Buying some time right. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Herbert to throw once more. On the move, headed right. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. First and 10, Herbert. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. It's Herbert once more. Forced out to his right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers break the tie here in the first.
Los Angeles.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Eskridge on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers get it back after making their third first half interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind.
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find payment.
Escapes the pocket. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, But establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep. What? That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. Jukes at a one-stop. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Chargers have an early lead. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. To the air, Lance. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing deep down the near side. They connect on the deep shot. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Back to throw, it's Lance. Escapes out to the left. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
From the 16. Getting out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. No, they get it yet again. And the Chargers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Here's Lance. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Jim Harbaugh sticking with his offense. They're going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now it's Lance. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Eskridge on the return. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
By Tuipulotu. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He lofts it deep left. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long for him here. He's loaded another one up. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the color go for it pays off considerably. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing his lands. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's Lance now. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's got it in close. And the stop was made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lance escapes out to the left. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Dolphins 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own
They'll begin this
20
drive with
yard
barely over 25 seconds left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
by Dante Jackson.
Tua off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they pick him off again. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Where offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying another one deep. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are the most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
That's complete to Johnston, out right. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Looking to throw, Lance. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, LA!
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Denver Broncos. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. A nice little juke. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. Right to the air goes Nix. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 88 yards. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Complete right side to Otten. Twisting away. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Broncos' 7-yard line.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And not a good time for the sack on second and goal, a loss of 6, and now it's third down.
It's third down and goal.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now fourth and goal.
This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing Nix. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back. Plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
I'll tell you what, partner, let me go nostalgic here for a moment. You just don't see fullbacks use as weapons like we're seeing right now. Just think about 20 years ago. You had guys like Mike Allstott, Tom Rathman, Moose Johnston in Dallas. Now, it's almost something you never see. Throwing it to the fullback and letting him make a big play.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake. Nix. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Hassan Reddick. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going. It's Nix. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw, Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Mayfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Flush to his right.
Going for Dobbins on the crossing route. He's got it. Give him 32 on the play.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Next to the air. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Nix to throw again. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Touchdown Broncos! J.K. Dobbins, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's on just shy of the 40. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Mayfield now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Mayfield to throw it. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. To throw is Nix. Out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
and that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Nix. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr., and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Opting to run again here with White. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. This one taken in by Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Cade Otten, 37 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise,
picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you've cut down your field in a big way, significantly. And the guys who play in the second and third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Great effort by Alex Singleton as he finishes that play off.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Brandon Jones picking it up. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. But one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. That's caught by Tucker. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Looking to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram from 19 yards away. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball or at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka, 35 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
One play action. Here's Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the 2nd half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Here's Tucker. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing. Mayfield. Touchdown. Cade Otton, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. In motion left comes Bryant. Here's Nix once more. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Throwing Nix. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Across the formation, he finds Godwin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mayfield. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. They'll
try and run for it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Bucs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Broncos 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that is is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
To throw, here's Nix. Flush to his right. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
38-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Nix to throw again. Able to complete to Moss. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now it's Nix. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Going deep here for Bryant. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.
Woo! Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Yeah, with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead on the time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 or 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with they quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
Yeah. Clears out. Yo, man. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing.
The rain continuing to hang around with us as we get set for some football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. What is it?
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he needed just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Purdy setting up that play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On the left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Seahawks' 12-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one's caught. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Gun. Here's Darnold. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He rolls to his right. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
On second and 10 now, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to hold him down. Just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. That's a way out for it, but touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Going after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Gorindo to return it. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. '49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle made back at the 20.
Off the play fake. Purdy. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Drop play. This is McCaffrey. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. On third down, Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy on first down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
25 yards on the play. That's another 49er.
Pass it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
McCaffrey. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up third and goal.
Third and goal, Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Milrow now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked out by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, great team defense there, no matter where he looked, Brock. There seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking to add to their advantage. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. The 40. Into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Myers to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Rindo to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strip. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. On the gun is Purdy. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete to Walker on the check down. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Corey Horton, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10 now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Milroe. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down throw here from Milroe. Getting out to his left. And that's a touchdown. And they split him over, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Milroe. Rolling left, buying some time. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kicked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Flush out now to his left. Well, the pressure defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Second and 10. No to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Moreau throwing on third down. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. He's got it at the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Rindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second and 8. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Seahawks take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Has it downfield, working the left. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's got a man left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48. Wants a heater, go deep, middle of the field. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
For 44 yards. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll take this at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. Getting out to his left. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Milroe with it on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Milroe from the gun. Buying some time right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Walker now from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Walker on first down. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Staying with Walker. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered fade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. He fires one deep down the middle. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
On Mittman, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First throw for the backup now. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Walker on second. Has a lane inside the 25. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's looking deep once again. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Here's Locke to the air. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Handoff running left. Walker. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to go deep again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Play action now. Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. He gets loose down the right side. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers drop the lead back to 13.
49ers 35.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flush out now to his left. Looking middle, firing deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running left, here's Walker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Seahawks.
They're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10 now. Chased out to his right. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they've got themselves another first and 10. They've got a man in motion. Rock. Forced out to his right. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and 6 coming up here. Inside give to Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Throwing his lock. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Rock looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. They'll run with Charbonnet. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Lock to throw it. On the move, headed right. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.
when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, man, do the left by seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the Flipmo squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flipmo is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. So I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you in your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to make the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas with at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France.